job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it in the open. And they will pick up the first down, a spot at 38.
This is everything you want from an offense. Good job by that offensive line. You give this quarterback time like this to throw, and he's going to make you pay for it. It's exactly what he did right there with the accuracy of that throw.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down at the 46.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back in motion now. Look to throw it here on second down. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Burns. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
How about Notre Dame sending a backer here? He comes up with the sack. Little Rudy magic on this one. Well, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history in playing linebacker.
See if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. And the quarterback dropping back. That pass is caught. They bring him down after a solid game, but it's still well short of the first down mark.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It is intercepted. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
What a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback takes off now, looking to squeeze it. The defense has got it.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
Here comes the UTEP offense back on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First down and more, he's still running. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. It's an option look. And the keeper slashing through the defense, enough for a first down.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Screen to the wide receiver. Takes it in the clear. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have
person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, Chris, they come up short of the goal line here, but they've got to still consider going for it. You could try to punch it in from the 2, or I'm sure they've got a couple good handful of 2-point conversion plays that they could use for this kind of situation. Let's see what they can dial up.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. It should be automatic. And it's good, right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee, grab the start at the 25-yard line. On 1st down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the running back takes the handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the mark.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice game.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back. It's Hall. The receiver makes the catch. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
A deep shot to the right. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Passes the 10-yard line. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass not complete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Joseph. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to 24 on 1st down.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already
Touchdown, 49ers. They couldn't stop him there. But they were backed up to start the drive, and some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of. Hits home. Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands with a good combination of good coverage, with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Goes deep off his back foot. He's got it near the end zone. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. And the huge play wiped out by the penalty could be a crushing moment for this offense. Third down play for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 45. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down.
Oh, he almost got there. Tough to do against the defense in dime package with the defense they're using here. But they almost let him slip through to pick up that 1st down. Good job of this defense knowing exactly what they needed to do to just keep him short of the line to get.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Receiver makes the grab. And the Mariners to pick up enough yardage for 1st down.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Here's the toss play. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Catch is made down the middle. And they finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The Niners will have 1st and 10 here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back. Looking for 6. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is they pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Crucial 3rd down coming up on the red zone. Can you keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here. Actually hit him as he's throwing this football. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game picking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Out of the shotgun, will hand off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? To the air, it's Hall. Looking for his big tight end. Defense stops him short of the mark, so now it's 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He can go. He steps out short of the end zone at the 7. What a play.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. We'll see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. On the read. Pitches to pass on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
What a great job there by the defense, reading that play, pursuing to the football. Nice loss of yardage there on second and goal, and now it's third and goal for the offense.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. Now down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
We got it. The field goal is good. That puts them back on top. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's made on the out route. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to pass. It's Hall. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You call quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Good completion to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
It's second down after that completion. The shotgun run call. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. First down. They're going to throw the football. On the move now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback's got it on the option. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
It's third down after that run. They'll give it to the back. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And now they run the draw play. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Hall. It's an out-route, the catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Good catch, just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
Notre Dame set with a 1st and 10 coming up. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. So it's incomplete, pass caught, but they rule him out of bounds.
Yeah, I like quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. First and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Of course, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Extra point makes it a 5-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. Swarmed to the passer and a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side. Explosive play.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Ball carrier tackled there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here comes play number 6 on this drive. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And they trap him for a sack.
Boy, this defense has had having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught with a receiver. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Caught for the completion. To the 25. They finally tackle him. They're down to the 20-yard line. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it. No problem. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Miners will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play. The touchback would have been a better idea. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They've been able to survive some turnover trouble so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the 3rd quarter going. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. Send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Hall. A deep shot to the left side. And it's Hall going way downfield. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's caught. It's Joseph. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Using his legs here. He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense.
That's a really nice read here by this quarterback, Chris. He kept it himself, picked up some positive yardage.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Receiver in motion now. Back to throw. It's Hall. And this one is caught. He made the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT is good, so the lead is 9. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up and just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. UTEP's offense is back out there now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. Breaking through at the 35. They keep the drive going. It's a 1st down at the 46.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Handoff heading left. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Contact as he let the ball go.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment at 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
The Miners pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the run, that broken tackle will earn you first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Utah. Strong ball by this quarterback. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Tries to get it to the running back. Checks this down to the running back. They finally get him down. Big play for 46.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On the shotgun, hand off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2 backs now flanking the quarterback. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw. It's Hall. Quickly. Defense makes the stop. Very close to a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
You need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the ball and heads to the left. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He pulls in the catch. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, it's incomplete. Tried a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And the wideout goes in motion. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw. It's Hall. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. The one to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. They'll try to run it with the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we got a big 4th down coming up.
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the receiver brought down by the coverage team there.
Let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. What a snag by the junior receiver.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
So, second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Going for his running back. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Dropping back. It's Hall. On the move now. And it's a comeback.
How about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having the lead here in the 4th.
Running back with the football. Into the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. It's an easy job for the play caller, right? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes in the end. down, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the UTEP offense back on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it fly to the wideout. Physically defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. They look to throw it here on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Finds his man. It's Burns. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38. And the Miners starting a new series here on first and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense will look to regroup here at second and 11. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Moves out of the pocket. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. Make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. The Miners are in the red zone now. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Well, that is great discipline by this defense to break up the ball there on that comeback.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Gets the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Miners. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The obvious move here is to go for a 2-point conversion to cut this lead to 3 as time winds down. Looking for a man. The pass rush closing in. It's a sack. The 2-point try fails, and they can't get into that deficit any further. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll leave the kickoff right there to start the 25. The run game. He brings it down and he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid game.
It was a nice Nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. We'll head with a 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And then first down, they go right back to him. Gets into space at the 50. He's in the clear. Inside the 10.
This call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. We're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. The lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. First down. They're going to throw the football. They're going to scramble. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running back.
Hey, the defense working with this lead does everything right. Taking away any threats downfield. Gives the quarterback only option really to take off and pick up some yards. Now, they better be careful because you do that too many times, eventually he could get out and put it into the end zone.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. And looking for a big play here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's going to take off here. They bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here we go on 4th down. He's tackled inside the 35, picks up a 1st down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. And the Miners lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's Burns. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Sack sets up 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And he throws his third interception of the day. Breaks into the open. He goes down, but saves the ball and gives his defense a takeaway. A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirkland Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.